Welcome back. So this video is for people who are interested to learn about Ayurveda basics, either for their personal use or to meet an Ayurvedic doctor or a practitioner in your country. So before watching this video, I recommend you guys to watch what and why of Ayurveda. So I will post the link in the description. Please watch that first. So let's get started. So this Ayurvedic basics, right? So the source is my understanding and based on the external reference. The first thing we are going to see is the microcosm and macrocosm. So the first thing is the universe is equal to cell. So that is the key formula, which is a fundamental thing of Ayurvedic basic. So whatever exists in universe exists even in our cell. So microcosm is cell and macrocosm is universe. And moving on, if we see our Earth planet, right? So we can compare even our planet Earth and our human body. So approximately 70% of water is there in Earth. Even our human body has 70% of water. If we take like mountains, waters, rivers, forest, similar to that, whatever exists in Earth exists in our human body. And there are also some scientific research done on the structure of neurons in the brain with the galaxy. You can check it out in the Wikipedia or in the link which I'm highlighting here. So let's move on to the key five basic elements: space, air, fire, water, and earth. So once I was listening to one of the Vedic explanation in Tamil. So they were explaining like the space was created, and then air was created. Then due to the friction of air, the fire was created, and later once the fire melts down, it comes as water, and once water concentrates, it becomes earth. So that was the explanation given. So let's move on to a practical example, which is commonly known to many Ayurvedic practitioners. So cooking, right? So when we cook, we need a vessel, and we'll put vegetables, ingredients on it. So those are all earth element. And to boil, right? So we'll add water, and then we need to have a fire to, that is the heat source. It can be electric or gas or wood. So that is heat energy. And if you assuming if you are having a wood for fire, we may need to blow it to make it fire. So the air element comes into the picture, and finally the space. So we should have a space within the vessel to boil and for the ingredients to move around. So once we have all the five elements in place, we will get a wonderful food for us to consume. So this is one of the example I want to share. So hope you are able to understand this one. So let's move on to the little bit more details on the five elements. So space. So space, we know everything. Most of the thing are space in this universe, right? So we have little planets surrounding, but most of the things are in the space. So space means, assuming we have a husband and wife or as friends, if you keep continuously working and talking, if you are involved in some activity, you will get bored. Even if you take during this pandemic time, if everybody is sitting together in home and facing each other, everybody would have felt it, right? Previously people are working at office, they're going out of space, from the workspace to the car to the road and to the home. They were roaming in spaces, so it was, they were a little bit open even if you at work, right, if you want to take a work break during lunchtime, after lunch we go out, and if you come back, some good ideas will come for a software engineer or anybody would have noticed that as part of the work. So space is one of the important element. And next is the air. So air is the life force. Without air we can't breathe. So that's the main prana of our life, right? So, and it has few qualities like mobility. Air, if you see air, it will keep on moving. You will see a tornado is one of the biggest form of air movement. And if you take fire, fire means it is related to intelligence, people who are very hot, who can understand for the knowledge. And then it's related to it, always a burning thing will be happening inside them to learn. I can say that is one of the key element. And another is water. So water is one of the medium which can take positive energy or negative energy, and we use it in our everyday life for our daily routine, like bathing and purifying ourselves and purifying the vessels. It involves in multiple part of our life. And finally the earth element. So earth element, if you just openly see, the rock, the mountain, the land, the chair we sit, the couch we use, so the island in the kitchen, so everything is an earth element. Right from the food, everything is an earth element. So all these five elements are called Mahapanchaputas in Ayurveda. And when I see as part of a Mexican culture or even in Indian culture or in Chinese thing, many cultures across the globe, they pray like each five element as a god, and then they do some ceremonies as part of the culture. So that's how important is a five element. So nothing in this world is cannot be without five elements. If you take any element, it can be part of this. Even at the cellular level, we have all these five elements: the space, air, fire, water, earth. So this is the fundamental thing which everyone needs to understand. Thank you.